What is up, everybody? Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video, and today I'm back in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, back in the theme park. And this was actually a live stream I did the other day that actually turned out pretty okay. I didn't do a whole lot. I kind of went through a lot of the park tour and everything, but I worked mainly pretty much only on the station of the wooden coaster that I made in the previous episodes. So I wanted to get the station all ready and get that all going and stuff. So there's a couple of skips here and there of me just lollygagging around and not working. And I also just skipped to where I had all the wooden stuff, all the wooden dock and everything there. And I moved around the entrance and exit a little bit. So there was a couple of things I needed to get done in the station. I'm not entirely sure if the station turned out exactly the way I wanted it, but it didn't turn out too bad. I moved the station back, that way there's the trains don't stop completely in front of the station, and I thought that was a good thing to add because it adds a little bit more realism to it, and I figured out a cool way to create some gate effects and stuff and all that. It will mainly work better mostly on like a steel B&M or a CTR ride, because I didn't use a CTR on this wooden coaster specifically, so it's going to be slightly different and not as good, but it still will turn out hopefully halfway decent and stuff. I still have to do the supporting on the wooden coaster. That's a long boring process that we all have to go through, so hopefully that won't be too bad as it is. So anyways, pretty much what I did here was create the panel for the operator's booth, and I'm not completely finished yet. I actually kind of didn't rush. I want to say I didn't really do much interior to it before I put the roof on at the end of the video, so kind of need to go back and do that. Kind of, and that's kind of an important little detail to do. So yeah, I do want to get into the big B&M coaster eventually, very soon, because that I have the most fun creating those big B&M coasters. So I kind of want to create a nice winged coaster that will be just fun and amazing and thrilling. This is just my basic first little wooden coaster for the little park, or for the park. I'm not sure if it's going to be very little, but it's just something to get started off with, to get another coaster going in here besides the dark ride. And I thought it was it's always a great addition to have a nice little woody coaster, you know, a GCI Woody or something like that in a park. So I always thought that was a good thing to have. So I always have at least one wooden coaster in my parks. You know, you can't have all steel. I mean, it just adds more character to your park and stuff like that. Of course, the wooden coasters are a little bit harder to work with supporting and realism wise for Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, but we'll see how this turns out in the long run. So this is pretty much me looking for the walls for this station. I decided to go with the medieval type look for the station because it's going to be part of the medieval type section here towards the entrance. So this is going to be like the entrance type roller coaster for the park, and that's very important. Obviously, it has to stand out, and I think it's standing out pretty well. I mean, it's not huge, but it's also not small, you know. And I did go with these wooden beams at first, but then I decided to go ahead and build these corner pieces up with the medieval, because those beams just look terrible and did not match whatever. So this station I was pretty much experimenting a lot with. I wasn't really, you know, didn't have a whole big plan here. I was mostly experimenting, and it turned out okay, but the roof was kind of wonky and didn't turn out the way I hoped. But I think I'm going to end up turning it into something that will actually be pretty decent, and that will make up for what it looks like so far. So I had to revamp the entrance and exit and all that stuff. I have to make an entrance building or a little nice little queue section for the entrance and everything that will work out very well. So a lot of this episode was pretty much me just looking for stuff and that didn't work out so well. So kind of a boring episode, honestly, but it was either this or working on the supporting of the ride, which I think I might do off screen because I don't think it's going to be very exciting to watch me put wooden beams up everywhere unless you guys really want me to. Let me know in the comment section down below if that's what you really want or whatnot. It's all up to you guys, and I'm open for anything. I mean, if you guys want to see the supporting of the ride and see how it's done, I might do that, but this isn't much of a tutorial series. It's just literally showing how this park was built. So that's how it's going. And this is going to be my last park until the next big simulation games come out, because it's going to take me a long time before I finish this park. It takes many months to complete a full realistic type park with custom scenery and stuff, and everyone knows that. And here I'm just trying to find out what am I going to do for this top part of this roof. I didn't find any real pieces that went, so I decided to go with a flat type of roof with the wall heads for the top, kind of, and I thought that would be kind of cool and unique, and it turned out alright and decent. I might add some stuff on the top of it just to give it more character. I don't do that here in this episode, but I think I will do that sometime in the future. And as you can see, the roof does kind of hang off on the end, and I think I'm going to put some pillars under it or something like that, and I think I actually try it towards the end. Did not finish. Remember, this is stream footage from the other day, so I actually was streaming this. I'm going to do that from now on. Every time I play the game, I'm going to stream the game while I play, and then just do time lapses for the video that gets posted, so you can see what happened if you miss the stream. In that basic vicinity, it's because it was almost an hour-long stream of me trying to put together this this station, which turned out okay, but it could have turned out better again. And I think that roof might be too low for realistic purposes, so I might end up actually raising that up a little bit, or creating a little bit of a window there for the trains to go through. So that was pretty much it on this video. I mean, this is me trying to find out what to do with this pillars part of it, and it didn't turn out the greatest, honestly. So yeah, I did end up went ahead and found some tower pieces that worked pretty decent, but I don't know if I still liked it or not. So that is what I ended up going with. Again, this is a lot of experimenting for this station, because I did not know what to do for a medieval station, so I was thinking about just doing these towers. But that's pretty much it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next time, and I hope you guys have a great day, and even cooler tomorrow. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.